Hey everyone, today we're going to be attempting to traverse around the entire volcanic rim of Mount St. Helens. This ended up being one of the hardest and most sketchy climbs I've ever done due to the extremely exposed climbing, winds, and all of the loose dirt and rock left over from when the volcano erupted 40 years ago. So enjoy. Dude, this is barbaric what we're about to do.
Here we go.
Yeah, we got about 35 pounds. We're traveling pretty light. Tomorrow's probably going to be diabolical. So we want to be lighter for that. We're going to camp out tonight, I'm pretty sure. So we're going to be heading into these trees over here. But
from over here?
yeah, no, I think if you trot into these little woods right here, you get a perfect glimpse at our challenge. Oh, okay.
Let's go around that corner.
Can't see it, but you can see it just flies up there. It is massive. Let's get it. Mount St. Helens, baby. So we began our journey at the trailhead. Today we'll be moving up forest and plains with the big goal of getting to Windy Pass, which is where we'll set up our camp. From there, we'll head up early tomorrow morning to the crater rim of Mount St. Helens and begin our big traverse from there. Oh, look at this. Yeah, this is actually called the Muddy River. It's all just rocks. It's a rock deposit. Yeah, as you go up to the right, you'll have Mount St. Helens, so we're walking towards that right now. But as you can see, the Muddy River is quite dry. So one of our big concerns is if we'll be able to find water at our camp where we're gonna be at, because there'll likely be no water on Mount St. Helens. So we gotta do a little bit of scouting out of waterways.
It's not looking good.
Yeah, so that is drier than my DMs, bruv. We'll find something. If not, we'll crank out 2 liters over the next couple days. Come on. When we were planning and analyzing maps, we noticed there is a severe lack of potential water sources because of how dry Mount St. Helens has been, which is not ideal. We only brought 2 liters each, and we're betting on the fact that we'll find some water once we get above the tree line and into the plains of Abraham.
Not so true.
Oh, we're already in its shadow, brother. So we've just been walking in those trees for 20 minutes.
Yeah.
Oh, now we get the behemoth in sight.
There she is. That's the Shoestring Glacier Notch. That steep V.
Oh, I
That'll be
see.
the trickiest spot of traversing the crater rim.
Yeah, so where it kind of dips down,
Yeah.
where my stick is right now. We've talked to one person who's tried this before, and he said this was kind of where he bailed, right?
Yeah, he dropped way down to try to get around it, I think.
Yeah, so we're going up on this whole ridge and we got this big notch there. That's definitely going to be a challenge. Then we got to go around the whole other side. That'll just be like a consecutive 10 hours of views, which is pretty cool.
Dude, the sunrise is going to be spectacular.
So we continued moving up the trail, and soon we eventually got high enough to where we could see Mount Rainier and Mount Adams off in the distance. And with the gigantic fir trees around us, this had to be one of the best approaches to a climb I've ever done. Some solid elevation gain right now. Chill, yo. Watch it, bro. I don't know what it is about this trail though, but it's honestly just magical. Wait, yeah, what's down here? We're about 2 hours in, just got to this viewpoint.
Don't eat it in the Beat TX4.
Oh, come on, the TX4s aren't moving. Dude, this is insane.
Beautiful.
What?
Dude, look at how it got carved out
Yes, okay.
by the melt off from the explosion.
Okay, yeah, so basically, just in science lesson, Mount Helens explodes, melts all of the snow that was on it, and the water runoff carved these ravines, dude. So we're gonna probably continue on these trees to the right here. Then we're gonna find a camp more over there so we can start the circumnavigation tomorrow. So we just gotta get there. Hopefully can find water somewhere, but yeah, brother, this looks kind of dry. So there were still no signs of water yet as we were making our way through these woods and trails, but finally we were about to get our way over and up out of the tree line, where hopefully we'll find ourselves a trickle or so in the plains of Abraham. Alrighty, so we're coming up on the plains of Abraham, and there's a solar panel up there, it seems. We're gonna have to check that out. But hey, now we got just a full around view of Helens and everything else. It's getting spicy. Okay, so this is one spot where we would maybe find water, but clearly
Pretty darn dry.
it looks like that like sand right there is a little moist, but all right, on to the next stream. Wait, real quick. There's nah, I swear I saw a solar
You
panel.
gotta check out the solar panel.
What's over here? What are they solar charging up next to Mount St. Helens?
Wild.
What is this? Just like a communications weather detecting thing?
Could be like seismic measurements too.
True.
Flash Supply Consulting Incorporated.
Well, that's helpful. Back on the road. I feel like we're in the Wild West right now.
Got the sound of water.
So there's usually water in this
But late season.
little area. Brother, it looks like there hasn't been water in there since the Stone Age. Dude, we need to siphon this. This is all the water we got, wet dirt. Surely. We can put it on our backs, it'll keep us cool. Desperate times calls for desperate measures. So now we were officially in the Plains of Abraham. We have to cross the entire thing to make it to camp at Windy Pass for the night. We can now also see Mount St. Helens in its entirety, but we still didn't have any water. We need to find water, or else this is kind of a bust. We have one more major place in stream that we can find water, and if there's none there, we're gonna have to take a major detour to find some. Yeah, we are in a flat zone right now, but hopefully soon enough. See that little bit of snow? Well, that's hopefully running off somewhere over here. We can find that water. Yeah, we kind of worked our way up and it's just flat out here. Flat, dry. We love to see it.
Looking pretty dry.
Brother, this is the basin that would have the runoff.
Yeah.
Like, this is our like main hope right here.
Yeah.
Bro,
This is where ideally there's water.
bro, we're cooked.
Water not very wet. There's a couple like actual puddles, but I'm not drinking that.
Usually there'd be running water out of here. And bro, we don't have a water source, and this is the best thing we got right here. I mean, surely we can treat this, right? All right, man. I know you're upset and you're contemplating your life looking over that edge, but trust me, bro, we'll find water.
Don't do it.
We'll thug this out.
Don't jump.
We'll thug it out, man. No water here.
No
but
water.
we have one more chance, or else we're gonna have to like climb up and melt glacier water on our summit day, which is an epic. But we have one more chance. We're gonna get to camp, which is at Windy Pass or Windy Corner?
Yeah, Windy Pass.
Yeah, Windy Pass. And then we're gonna throw our stuff there, and we gotta take a bit of a detour. It'll be like an hour to go find water. And this is like, it's a spring, year-round spring, so I think we have a good chance here. We have hope again.
We have hope.
That's all we need. All you need is hope to make it up the big boys. Or big girl, I should say. So we were a few hours in at this point. We just had to get across the entirety of the Plains of Abraham, and then we'll get to Windy Pass, which is where we'll set up camp. This is just a solid spot to set out from tomorrow morning when we make our way to the crater rim. Taking ground. Getting closer to Windy Pass. A little cleavage right there. We'll set up camp. Then hunt for the water. And that'll be a day. And the next day we're conquering. Look at this man is fighting for his life on this.
This is gonna be a lot.
This scree.
More scree to come.
Yeah, unfortunately Mount St. Helens is an exploded volcano. So we're gonna have quite a bit of this. We've arrived. Well, it's for sure windy here. Very fitting name. All right, we gotta get these poles inside of this bad Larry. There you go. Here, we gotta get in there, man. You gotta wrestle it. I was locking in. All right, so we got St. Helens up there. Tomorrow we'll head down to it. First, we need to get water. As you all know, we've been having trouble. Justin says he knows a spot. We might have some, so we're gonna hope our tent doesn't fly away in this wind. We got some rocks, some logs holding it down, but
She's held fast.
yeah, so we're just gonna hope doesn't fly away while we're not in it, while we go get this water. It's gonna take us about an hour, but it is what it is. So our final task for the day was, of course, to finally go secure some water. There is a stream on the other side of the mountain that looks a lot more promising, so Justin and I were just gonna start working our way down to that. I'm out of here. Brother, yo, why is this guy insane, bro? Dude, I'm not going that fast, ain't no way. My brother is hauling down this thing. Yo, if he dies, I'm cooked. Oh no, fellas. We got a herd right here. Big herd. Oh no, there's more right there. Yo, these are some buff goats, dude. Dude, they're gonna mess us up. Big boys out here. Yo, what's good, boys? Where's the water?
Where do you get your water?
Can you help two guys like us find some water, please? Water right here. Ah, another bust.
No way. Oh, there's water.
What we got here?
Let's go.
Huge. Huge. It's literally a stream. No way. Bro, we're saved. We're saved.
We're drinking good tonight.
This is all we have, baby.
Just coming straight off the St. Helens little crater glacier.
Yep, so there's a glacier in the crater, which we'll see tomorrow. Thing is just melting and giving us this clean stream right here. All right, we're gonna fill up, get this water, and head back.
Give me that. Give me that water, bro.
Oh, come on, it's the best water you've ever tasted.
That's a solid 11 out of 10. Secured the water, solid 6 liters. That'll get us up there. You know, we got this mega circumnavigation tomorrow we got to get through. Gonna be a big day. One thing about hiking and expedition style stuff like this, or even when you're just on the go, you do not get enough protein in. And that's why we got Chomps, the sponsor of today's video, on this. Literally the best meat stick on the markets. I usually hate meat sticks, but because of the, you know, the smell, the taste is usually like, the texture is just weird on most of them. But Chomps is literally so clean, grass-fed, really not processed, and like, dude, quick 2 grams of protein just in a bite. Like, we're not playing games. I wouldn't ever recommend a product I didn't actually believe in and think was good for you, but these I genuinely do, and I think they'll improve your hikes, your recovery, especially if you're not getting enough protein in, traveling, etc. And they're just like all around a good brand. They really care about their product, so I approve of them. If you want to learn more, check out the link in the description. And if you have them like frequently, comment down below your experience, because most of the people I've talked to agree with me. Yeah, thank you Chomps for sponsoring the video. And dude, I'm honestly gonna go eat a few more of these because we gotta get the protein in, recover from that day, because tomorrow we got a big one. It's gonna get pretty intense. That evening, we recovered at camp while looking up at our upcoming climb to the rim. Did a quick 100 push-ups just to keep the atrophy at bay, ate some more food, went to bed, and then at 5 a.m. we woke up the next day to attempt the Mount St. Helens Crater Rim Traverse. Come on now, 5 a.m. Let's get these contacts in. That's scary. Just got the stove going, boiling that water. Alrighty, we're gonna leave the tent here, pick it up on the way out, then head all the way back down there. Can't see the mountain, but it's up there. Sun's kind of peeking out. We got some pretty light packs right now. We're just gonna head out, head up this little slopage right here, and soon we'll have some light. Heading up this big hill. Oh yeah, that sun is coming out. No crampons, no shoe gaiters. We're just going up this thing raw. So currently we're moving up this small hill next to Windy Pass where we set up our camp. We're gonna be going up this for a couple thousand feet until we get more towards the top, where it's gonna be a lot more rocky and unstable scree, which is one of our biggest worries. Once we get to the top, we'll finally be on the rim and be able to assess our entire traverse from there. But for now, should be pretty smooth sailing until we get to that point. Now basically our gear consists of micro spikes, so little spikes on the feet, just in case if there is snow. As you can see, we both got one light ice axe, just in case. Alrighty, we're working up here. See the silhouette of St. Helens. But look at this sunrise. That's Mount Adams right there sticking out. So we'll probably be on the traverse in like sub 1 hour. Have a nice view, start getting after it. So we continued up the slope of Mount St. Helens, and the sun was finally coming out a bit, so you can actually see the mountain now. We were really just trying to take it easy, didn't want to burn too much calories right now because, well, this could very well be a 16+ hour day. There's literally ATV tracks right here. Just ripping up Mount St. Helens on these. So we got about 500 feet of gain so far. Got a few more rollers till we're kind of going up the volcano. Look at this weird tower. Dude, it's literally like just God. Still working up this slope. Heading on up to that crater rim. Oh dang, so that's the rim entrance right there.
Yeah.
We just gotta get up there. So what do you think? Is that snow or sand? Honestly, dude, it looks like sand. I don't think that's snow.
I'm saying there's snow up there. No question.
You think there's snow?
I think so.
So one of our issues is, as we get onto the rim, it looked like there was snow, even though when we were looking on the maps, there was no snow there. So it's either sand or snow. And if it's snow, that kind of sucks. But we'll work around it or just thug it out on the snow. We got the micro spikes and ice axes, so. We continued ascending while the sun rose above us, and for the most part, we've just been moving up this big hill that consists of rock, dirt, and scree. Very annoying to move through, but now is gonna get a lot more interesting as we were approaching the actual top of the volcano in the crater rim. All right, so we're taking first break, about an hour in, and yeah, we made some good progress so far, just kind of going up these steady gravel, loose dirt patches, but the sun is out. Amazing views. And we got the crater rim right behind us. So basically just gonna come up this, get on that, bam, bam, and we got the whole crater rim outside of that. So we'll see what we find up there. Gonna be very interesting. All right, helmets coming on. This is a blown up volcano after all, so there's a bit of a risk of rock fall and all that. All right, Justin said we have another 2,000 feet to the rim. I thought we were closer, so I guess we just gotta keep slogging up this. We are getting close. After what felt like forever, we finally got off of those gravelly, dirt, loose hills, and we were making our way onto the upper mountain, which consists of a lot more rock, which we're likely gonna have to do some scrambling over to get to the crater rim. Rock. Give me the rock.
Rock.
Get on. It's not safe here. Dude, like, look at this. Kick it up.
Definitely gonna be a lot of loose rocks sitting.
Yeah, don't trust this rock, but it's better than. Dude, look at these footsteps. Woo. Finally off of all those humps. We got a little bit more, but more rock right here. Oh, the wind! Wind! Alright. So that's the top of the crater rim, that those rocks poking out up top.
Yeah, way on the skyline up there.
Sheesh, alright, yeah. A little bit further for sure. Alright, so we got some more rocks behind us. Just working our way up these. Try to be super careful with where we step, because literally some of this is tumbling. Like, see this? This looks like you could step here, but dude just will come out underneath you. This is lovely.
Lovely morning.
Lovely morning with the boys on a nice Tuesday morning, huh? So now we were pretty high up on the upper mountain, just traversing over this loose dirt and rock. Really, you couldn't trust any of these rocks stepping on them, which was going to be a big problem, especially when we're traversing the entire crater rim. See that little green dot? That's our tent. Come a long way.
First hand jam.
First hand jam, huge. Oh, this ridge leading up to the rim is getting crazy. Loose. Approaching the crater rim, literally right here. Dude, that was a haul.
Oh, sick.
Dude.
Oh, sick. This is gonna be sick.
This is gonna take long, brother. So we're gonna go all the way around until we fill out from there. Dude, that is diabolical. This is like actually gonna be hard.
It's gonna be so fun.
Oh my. We're getting crazy. Yeah, we better get started. At around 8,000 feet, we had finally made it to the top of the Mount St. Helens crater rim. And looking at our entire traverse for the first time, just firsthand, it looked absolutely diabolical. This was going to take an extremely long time, and it also looked a little bit more technical than I initially thought. So without further ado, we had to get after it though, because we only have a limited amount of daylight. Maybe get cover from this. Should be able to take a break, like.
Be right in here.
Maybe. Yeah.
You want to stay off this right side.
Yeah.
Like you step there.
Diggy hole. Alrighty, taking our first break on the rim. We've made this amount of progress, as you can see, that little thing. And we got this entire rim to go. So the biggest problem is going to be when we try to go up this big boy here, and then basically when we go down there's like a huge notch, which is going to be pretty sketchy to get into. And then luckily once we go all across this ridge and come out on the other side, it's kind of downhill-ish, which like is sort of a good thing, kind of a bad thing. All right, we ended up throwing the harnesses on just in case it gets a little bit dicey. Madness. Bro is trail running this. That's all it is. It's just a trail run. Literally the most unemployed friend on a Tuesday afternoon moments. So we were currently about 20 minutes into our crater rim traverse. Right now we're making our way up to Dog's Head Peak, which is one of the high points on the entire crater rim. Luckily it's pretty smooth right now, but after this we're going to get into the shoestring notch, which is this gigantic V shape in the ridge, so it's going to require us to go down and then up. The problem is the only person we know that's tried this traverse said this was the worst part, the bottleneck, and it's probably going to take us a long time because of how technical and sketchy it is. So much dust picking up. Painful. That honestly looks kind of monstrous.
Dog's head.
To get up. That's Dog's Head right there.
Dog's head.
Gotta love Dog's Head, bro. Who named these? Most technical part, next couple hours. Yeah! scrambles. This rock. Make sure what you're grabbing is safe, of course. So this small scramble up to Dog's Head Peak would be our first taste of anything technical. Now, the biggest issue is that the rock, of course, since this is an exploded volcano and it's on the rim of it, the rock is incredibly loose, unstable, and you really can't trust any of it, so you have to be extremely sure that whatever you're grabbing or whatever you're stepping on won't give away. We got Dog's Head Peak right there. That's going to be the second highest point. Once we get to that, our next, well, we'll have to deal with the big notch, but then we'll have the summit coming up. And as you can see, we made some decent progress so far. To the top. Really loose. A little bit more to go.
Just can't resist.
See you later. Shouldn't have been there. I fought back with the dust. We are mega high up here. Come on, bro. Steep. Steep. Rich.
Let's go. First high point of the crater.
Big. Oh, make it move. This is a good look at it. All right, we can see the whole route now. We see the route very visibly now. Move to this. That's the notch right there. Sketchy spot. We're gonna figure out what to do when we get there. Come back up. Summit is over there. It's that high point off in the distance. And then, all the way till we fill out. Dude. You know it's gonna be diabolical when like where you're going looks big and hazy. Like that still looks so far away and big, but we're just gonna slowly stab at it one step at a time. And that's how it's done. Come on.
Keep making moves.
All right, let's get off of this freaking rock. This is yeah.
Nice 90 Dog's Head Peak.
Get down there. Fill out.
So now that we have made it to the top of Dog's Head Peak, we're going to have to go down this gravelly, loose traverse up until we get to the shoestring notch, which of course is the crux of the entire climb.
Dude, the trundle's on trundles right now.
Yeah, clean it up.
Oh my goodness. That's like a mini game. If someone was climbing up that, they gotta dodge all of those.
Yeah.
Dude, that thing is hauling. Yeah, there's not a soul out here but us. Because we took all of them. A bit more flat right here. Got a nice little traverse. We love to see it. We're walking on the moon, bro. On the moon, bro. So these glaciers right here are like the only ones in Washington that are growing because it just never gets sun in there. Coming up on another nice scramble here. Nice little ascent of that bad layer there. Woo! You know, it's nice when the wind's not blasting, but then you look at what we have left to go and you're like, oh shit, we're like a sixth of the way. Nah, we're on the technical sections. It'll only get better. Come on. Stay hopeful, stay hopeful. Copium.
So now we were finally coming up on the shoestring notch, and really neither of us have seen this up close, so we're just gonna have to do a lot of adaptations as we go along. Luckily Justin is the goat and has seen a lot worse than this, so I was pretty confident with him leading in the front.
How's she looking? All right. Yeah, this looks hard. So the one person we've talked to that's done this said that this part was particularly sketchy because it comes down into like a V. What are you thinking? We can get down there?
Yeah, we'll be able to find our way through.
Yeah, because it's definitely not worth dropping all the way back down. I think we could down climb that for sure. Yeah, just clear out the trundles.
Yeah.
Once we get off of these like steep parts right here, I think we're chilling. I definitely I'll let you go first so I don't knock anything.
Like, take it slow. All of this is loose.
Yeah, I'll wait for you to get like,
Crab walk low.
get to like right there on that right side, then I can come down.
Yeah.
So essentially, we're making our way down the shoestring notch right now. We have to detour a little bit off of the ridge because of how exposed and just loose the rocks and dirt is below our feet. So we're really being sure to be careful and not hit any rocks down onto each other.
Wait, gigantic trundle. Oh, deadly.
Alright, I think we're gonna have to go through that little gully over there.
Yeah, right
It's
there.
a little-
So we're gonna head down this gully right here because, well, we got to stay on this ridge if we want to complete the mission and obviously get all the way around. So really this is the only good way down this very steep, loose, and honestly pretty similar to this. So yeah, and once we get that, we'll be good here. A little drop off there, then it's kind of back to what we were doing before. A few, looks like scrambles, but this is the hardest part for sure, this whole section. Quick glissade off this ridge.
Yeah, you can go a little further right.
Yeah.
A little better footing. Like 3 feet to your right.
Just gotta go with the slide sometimes. Don't let it get the best of you though.
Yeah. Why don't you go straight down and right?
Alright.
Because I can. This rock's super solid, so I'm gonna brace myself here and give you a belay.
So as you can see, this rock beneath us is incredibly unstable and loose. You really can't trust it at all. So this is making us take a lot more time on these down climbs than it would if it was just actual stable terrain.
Yeah, nice. Oh yeah, this rock's pretty good. Obviously, don't trust all of it, but owie. Alright, I mean I'm pretty good and protected here, so you should be good. The dust. That hard part, there'll be like little sections that are similar, so
we continued moving down the shoestring notch, and although we could have taken a major detour off to the left, we would have had to catch so much more elevation gain to get back up. So we continued hugging the right, and we're about to come up on a really big down climb.
alrighty.
Stay on the ridgecrest. Let me check this out quick.
Yeah, this is a
Looks like could be
interesting one.
steep.
Might be just a big boy.
A little spicy, a little loose,
Yeah.
but not too bad.
Alright, we just got this. Bam, bam, bam. And it'll be a bit more simple. Yeah, we're just setting up the belay because that's a bit steep. And Justin's a savage. He'll just down climb it, so. Lol. This is actually a little bonkers. Yeah, we're getting them out. We're getting these trundles in. Woo! Out of here. This is actually pretty intense, Justin. Good down climb, bro. wild. Come on now. Some exposure.
How was it?
Dude, honestly a little sketchy at the bottom. You got this big boulder here, so you gotta like wrap around sort of. That's what I did. But also, while Justin is hitting this insane down climb, dude has his own guiding service now. So if you're in Pacific Northwest area or anything like that, I mean, I've literally learned everything from this guy. He's just such a goated climber, so hit him up. I always leave his stuff in the description when we out here do these climbs. So look at him go. Wouldn't you want this man on your team? Come on. That took me like 5 minutes. Dude just did it in like 1 minute. Classic.
Yeah, if y'all are trying to get into climbing or want to climb something hard, come hit us up. Skyline Mountain Guides. Be sweet.
Got a little bit more traversing to do. Then we got the big drop, which is what we're worried about. So I feel like it just gets more and more. Like it's like one thing and then you have another. It's like, all right, let's get it. So we just continue up this, dude. Like this is...
poke your head around and see what you see. Careful. Loose, you know?
Yeah.
Can you traverse right there, or is it sus?
I mean, you can. Oh yeah, you can belay on that for sure.
Belay on this horn.
All right.
And then you can make that traverse.
Mom, this is like safe. People think this is dangerous, but you know, we're safe. We're playing it safe out here. First of all, like, come on, bruv. Oh! Devious.
We're cleaning it up, baby.
I mean, that was just like right in the way. We had to get that out of the way.
Nice.
This is actually like good rock.
Yeah. Except for that huge piece that you just threw off the mountain.
Hey, it's gone now.
Yeah, stay to the left.
Yeah.
TX4s, baby.
TX4s. Cutting up this rope. All right, off of those big boys. Now we got this big boy.
Hopefully it's not as gnarly.
Yeah.
Super overhung.
Yeah.
It's not gonna go right here. Don't go any closer. That's just like all overhung cliff.
Yeah, we're not gonna...
But let's see if we can poke our way down and find another way through.
Yeah.
So after those 2 down climbs, and as we were approaching the bottom of the shoestring notch, we came up on this huge cliff which we cannot down climb just because of how loose and overhung it is. So that means we're gonna have to navigate ourselves all the way around it until we can find something we can go down, and that means going on a lot more loose dirt and gravel.
All right, so yep, definitely not down climbing that. This is all pretty bad as well, so... Oh yeah, gotta move down, then work our way kind of up around this because that is like kind of impossible. So gotta take a bit of a detour to get around. That's the summit over there still. And that is like, once we get to the summit, it's gonna be nice. But this whole section right here is the crux of the traverse for sure.
Yeah, overhung rock right here.
Yeah, we'll find it out. Lose that elevation. I think we could get down this fill into there. Excellent break spot. Come on now. Dude, this whole thing is actually just diabolical. What we've gotten ourselves into.
I know. This next section is gonna be telling us the rest of the day. If we get through this good, we're in a good spot.
Ride it. A little rocky here. No ride. We are skiing, bruv. Horrendous terrain right here. Just gotta get over there. Ugh.
Fully exploded volcano.
That's taking a toll for sure. Yeah, go above that.
This was definitely the most taxing part of the climb so far because you had to use so much energy just to hold yourself up on this loose dirt and gravel. And my shoes are completely worn out. It's like, I gotta get rid of these things.
Actually vile of a down climb here. All just because we wanted to do some cool ridge traversing. No, it was worth. It was worth. It was worth. Bruh. So far down.
Yeah.
Probably doesn't look that steep, but like you can't even step on these because you just end up sliding. Well, sometimes you can do a little bit of a slider. We got a pretty good like slide way right here actually. Can hit this up. Oh yeah. Whew. We're leaving. I just gotta get down to this flat, then we'll cut right, go back up that, continue the ridge. Freedom, bruv. Freedom, bruv.
So we had finally reached the bottom of the shoestring notch, but unfortunately, now that we were close and could see what we had to go up again, it looked a bit more sketchy than we initially anticipated.
Alrighty, well, we're back on the ascent again, but we got this mighty cliff band here that we've just spent the last like 45 minutes. We're on that ridge up there, just coming down here just so we could go up this. Now it looks still sus, but I think doable, bruv.
Better going up than down.
Yeah, we won't have to go down this, luckily. We'll be exiting from the other side of the crater, but... Ooh, pain, pain. Oh, we're only 5 hours in. Come on now. Big steps. All right, so we've come up out of that. Really not that far yet. Thought we would have been further, but we're open back up for all this rock up here. Just gotta get to the top of this, then we'll be out of the notch. And the next biggest thing is pretty much the summit, get into there. Ooh, nice little scramble.
Nice. Now I want you to kind of start traversing left, up and left.
Gotcha. Sketch Central. All right, we're getting back up there. Come on. Soon we'll be on the actual ridge again.
hot spot there.
Yeah.
So now we're coming up on the last 2 rock walls we needed to climb until we were finally out of the shoestring notch. Looking up, there was even more loose dirt, and rock was really steep, meaning this could very well be one of the sketchiest climbs I had ever done.
Almost up there. Soon. This is diabolical business here. Whew. 6 hours deep right now. Once we get off this part, we'll feel so much better, I think. Sketchiest part of the day. Man.
Good job.
Dude, that's brutal. That is... Huh?
We got a good belay, so you...
Bro, the fact that you just like do that. No protection really.
Yeah.
That's wild. All right. We needed that little spice. All right, for real, the last scramble till we're back on track. Like,
We hope.
please.
We are on track, unfortunately. The track is just vicious.
So now we are finally on the last climb until we're out of the shoestring notch and can continue our crater rim traverse.
Dude.
Careful, nothing solid up above. Don't grab that. That's not solid either.
This one?
Yep, that. You see it on the ridge. There's where I put my left foot, where you had just touched. Yeah, now left.
Brother.
Nice.
Diabolical. Ugh.
Nice job.
Bait up this.
Goodbye.
Come on now, bro. One small step. Nah, just big steps out here. Let's go, brother.
Good job.
And it still looks sketch.
I know.
Oh my, dude.
Shoestring, but still.
Oh.
So now we had finally made it out of the shoestring notch, and that's the most technical part. But as we see, continuing our traverse, we're gonna have to go over very steep, loose in gravelly terrain, and like this stuff is just horrible. But you know, we gotta keep going.
Making our way down Mount St. Helens, trying to get over there, but we gotta go down again. I mean, whatever's like easier for like terrain, like shoes and
Yeah, you want just less slippery water.
yeah, like I can't do like that. This is getting like actually fucking brutal. Like I want to be able to crank it out more, but like I need to use like my arms and using so much energy on that.
We gotta drop down through here.
I mean, I guess it doesn't look horrible right here. Like
It's a little bit less steep than what we were just on.
bro, this is what we resorted to. We're sitting down on our asses. Justin has me roped because like, bruh, these TX4s are just not sticking into the snow. So my ass is gonna definitely be all messed up after this, but I actually cannot traverse on this dirt. It's like impossible using ice axe in this, bruh.
Actually, the worst tree I've touched.
Dude, we've been on this for like 3+ hours now, just like the same oh, my ass. I'm getting like cut up. Brother, we really had to go down that on our asses, and it's just like straight scree, all just because that little guy was too steep for us to get down. So we had to go all the way down, all the way back up, but it looks pretty good from here. Alrighty, we go back up a ridge, technically making legit progress. Dude.
Absolute beaut.
Oh my God. Do you see how much further we have to go? All right, so I don't know what's like after this, but that notch, you see that notch like right before the real summit?
Yeah.
How it dips? That's gonna be like really annoying to get through. Like I already know.
Dip after the summit, and then the worst part will be coming off at the end.
Oh,
you see how that is?
Yeah, if it's like, dude, if it was like glacier and we had crampons on, like good, but dude, these are literally like 2 years old TX4s that have seen thousands of miles. Like,
no, it's making the right play to go down here. We traversed the coolest part of the ridge, and we'll live to fight another day.
yeah, no, it's just gone so sketchy. We're gonna, unfortunately guys, we're sorry, but yeah, we're gonna head down right here, make it back to camp, because we have like 5 hours till sunset, and I bet you we'll like just get to the summit at that time, and then we have that entire traverse then down. But at least we got a good look at the crater. We pushed the limits today.
Push the limits for sure.
And even then, we still got like 5 hours ahead of us right now. Like it's not even over.
It was a huge day. That was awesome.
So we had a good opportunity to bail, and we did just that. Obviously sucks we weren't able to traverse the entire crater rim of Mount St. Helens, but it literally isn't safe, and it doesn't make any sense to continue, so we still have a 5-hour day to get to camp and then back to the trailhead. But of course, we're gonna have to go down this dang scree first.
I am never touching scree again. Oh, dude, this, like, come on. It couldn't have just been like this the whole time? Like, this is so nice, dude. Yeah! Brother, hit the 180, brother. Oh! We're back on par with the trees. Let's go. The flats.
Feels good.
I'm actually so sick of just stuff falling beneath my feet. Like, trees came all the way from up there. Hey, that's some good distance we just made. Back in the plains of Abraham. Our tent and camp all the way at those hills and off in the distance.
Mountain's about to be stocked in up there, it looks like.
Dang. We actually might have made just a good call. It is raining now. Dude, thank goodness we turned back. Let's break this down, gather our belongings, and hop on out of here.
Oh, good stuff.
Let's go.
There's a sign. I think that means we might make it.
It means we might be at the trailhead. All right, fellas, that's the Mount St. Helens traverse attempt. Didn't make it, but that's all right. Thank you, Chance, for sponsoring the video. Subscribe. We're almost at 100K. Check out all of Justin's stuff in the description as well. And yeah, thank you all for watching. That was definitely the craziest climb we've done on the channel, and we're dead. We're dead, bro. We're going to bed. We're going to bed.
Bedtime.